Welcome to Burns Hustles, where we turn side hustles into cash. In the annals of American capitalism, few tales are as beguiling or instructive as that of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. We examine his life in this documentary. Think of a quiet room in Nebraska, scattered with annual reports rather than ticker tape, where sits a man whose investment decisions echo across the global economy almost as if by magic. His story, less a fairy tale and more an epic penned in ledger lines and newspaper margins, proffers a blueprint of sorts, a map for monetary navigation drawn not in the sands of treacherous market shores but in the sturdy Midwest loam. Warren Buffett's journey from a precocious, numbers-obsessed boy to the chairman of Berkshire Hathaway is not just a testament to personal tenacity, but also a narrative of quintessential American values, thrift, honesty, and an unerring faith in the market's long-term strength. Each part of his life gives rise to numerous lessons, forming a didactic mosaic that, if studied, promises much in the way of personal and fiscal growth. Born during the Great Depression on August 30, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska, Warren Edward Buffett displayed an early knack for financial and business matters. The son of a stockbroker and future congressman, Buffett was primed in a milieu that was both economically astute and politically aware. Even as a child, he was drawn to numbers. At merely 6 years old, he purchased 6 packs of Coca-Cola from his grandfather's grocery store for 25 cents and sold each of the bottles for a nickel, pocketing a small profit. Before long, he ventured into delivering newspapers, selling golf balls and stamps, and detailing cars, embryonic signs of a sharp business acumen. He bought his first stock at the age of 11, investing in 3 shares of City Service, an early glimpse into Buffett's courage in investments. The experience taught him valuable lessons in patience and market timing, lessons that would surface repeatedly throughout his life and career. Buffett's education was not confined to the classrooms of the University of Nebraska, Lincoln, or the lecture halls of Columbia Business School, where he received his master's degree in economics. It included a comprehensive homeschooling by his father, Howard, in matters of political economy, and by his eventual mentor, Benjamin Graham, in the principles of investment. Buffett often recounted how The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, a book he discovered at age 19, crystallized his investment philosophy. Buy stocks as you would buy a business, focusing on their intrinsic value rather than market speculation. This investment philosophy centered on spotting undervalued companies, which, according to Buffett, represented cigar butts once left upon the floor that still had a few good puffs left in them. The transformative lessons from Graham weren't confined to books alone. They permeated Buffett's practical approach to business and investing. As he weathered the vicissitudes of the market through his early period of investments, those principles became almost talismanic, guiding his decisions with near infallible precision. The name Benjamin Graham rings with a reverential tone in the corridors of investment lore, and for Warren Buffett, it resonated with particularly profound impact. Graham, often hailed as the father of value investing, not only shaped Buffett's investment strategies, but also instilled a rigorous ethical code that would define Buffett's approach to business for decades to come. Buffett's tenure at Columbia Business School, where Graham lectured, was akin to a craftsman learning directly under a master. It was here that Buffett not only absorbed the quantitative aspects of investing, such as the principle of intrinsic value, but also adopted Graham's cautious approach, which emphasized a margin of safety. This conservative stance would become a hallmark of Buffett's investment decisions, protecting him and his investors from catastrophic losses during market downturns. Graham's influence extended beyond mere academic instruction. He provided Buffett with a professional roadmap. The mentorship included personal interactions, discussions, and even job recommendations, which proved crucial in Buffett's early career. The blend of personal guidance and professional wisdom was potent, embedding in Buffett a deep-seated respect for the discipline of investing. In 1956, with initial capital that now seems almost paltry, an aggregate close to $100,000 from family and friends, Warren Buffett founded Buffett Partnership Limited. The timing was impeccable. The stock market was ripe for the type of value investing that Buffett, under Graham's tutelage, had mastered. This period marks a fascinating phase in Buffett's career as he honed his skills not just in picking stocks, but in managing money on behalf of others, a responsibility he took as seriously as investing his own funds. His partnerships offered astonishing returns, often dwarfing the S&P 500 indices. From 1957 to 1969, the average annual return was over 29.5%, a testament to Buffett's growing prowess in discerning value in overlooked stocks. The operations were lean, with Buffett insisting on running the partnership from a small office and maintaining minimal staffing. This not only kept expenses low, but also ensured that Buffett's attention remained undivided between his investment decisions and his investors. It was during these years that Buffett's initial investment philosophies matured, influenced by practical experiences and the economic climates of the times. Perhaps one of the most significant pivots in Warren Buffett's career was his investment in a struggling textile company named Berkshire Hathaway. Initially, this was a typical value investment, aligning with Graham's principles of buying undervalued assets. However, it transformed into something far greater, a vehicle for Buffett's investment ambitions. Buffett gradually took control of Berkshire Hathaway, shifting its business focus from textiles to insurance and other investments. This was not just an investment, but a strategic acquisition. The cash flow from the insurance operations provided Buffett with the capital needed to invest in other undervalued companies. Over time, Berkshire Hathaway morphed into a conglomerate with holdings in diverse sectors such as media, energy, and transportation, among others. This move demonstrated Buffett's ability to adapt and evolve beyond the rigid frameworks of even his mentor's teachings. It underscored his innovative approach to investment, a blend of the traditional Graham method with a forward-thinking strategy in capital allocation. In the world of flashy trading floors and complex financial instruments, Buffett's investment philosophy is a beacon of simplicity and depth. He champions the idea of understanding what you invest in, a principle that seems intuitive but is often overlooked in the pursuit of quick profits. Buffett advocates for investments in companies with understandable business models, solid earnings, and reliable management. He focuses on long-term growth rather than short-term gains, a strategy that has stood the test of time and market volatility. This philosophy not only guides his choices in stocks, but also illuminates his broader worldview that true value often lies beneath a simple exterior, waiting for the patient investor to tap into it. His disdain for investment fads and speculation is almost legendary. Buffett's approach, deeply rooted in the fundamentals of businesses rather than market perceptions, encourages investors to think like owners, not mere speculators. This mindset shift is crucial for anyone looking to navigate the complexities of markets with grace and profitability. Buffett has not only been a savvy investor, but also a keen observer of economic trends. His predictions, often delivered in his signature folksy style during Berkshire Hathaway's annual meetings, have been eerily prescient, influencing market sentiments and investor strategies worldwide. Buffett's warnings about the 2001 dot-com bubble and his cautious stance prior to the 2008 financial crisis are notable examples. He likened derivative trading to financial weapons of mass destruction, a metaphor that resonated deeply when the market collapsed under the weight of complex financial products. His ability to distill complex economic realities into comprehensible advice has made him a sage-like figure in the business world. These prophetic insights are derived not from esoteric formulas, but from a fundamental understanding of business and human behavior. Buffett's emphasis on the economic moat, a company's sustainable, competitive advantage, is a concept that has guided countless investors in evaluating company worth. Warren Buffett's approach to investing extends beyond mere profit calculation. It encompasses a broader ethical framework. He has famously avoided investing in industries that he believes contribute negatively to society, like tobacco and weapons manufacturing. This stance on ethical investing highlights a facet of Buffett's philosophy often overshadowed by his financial acumen, a deep-seated belief in doing right by society. His investment in renewable energy sectors and his vocal support for higher taxes on the wealthy are testament to his commitment to a fairer economic system. Buffett's approach challenges the often held notion that ethics and profitability are mutually exclusive. Instead, he demonstrates that ethical considerations can coexist with robust financial returns, setting a benchmark for responsible investing that encourages investors to consider the broader impact of their financial decisions. Despite his immense wealth, Warren Buffett is renowned for his frugal lifestyle. He still resides in the same Omaha house he purchased in the late 1950s for $31,500 and is known for driving modest vehicles and munching on budget-friendly meals like McDonald's hamburgers. This aspect of Buffett's life is not just a quaint idiosyncrasy, but a manifestation of his broader financial principles, value and thrift in personal finance. His lifestyle serves as a living lesson in financial prudence, illustrating that true wealth is not about ostentatious consumption, but about the efficient allocation of resources. Buffett's frugality also reinforces his relatability, a billionaire who calculates the value of a breakfast sandwich against stock prices. This approachability not only endears him to the public, but also enhances his influence, making his financial wisdom accessible and applicable to everyday life. Over the decades, Warren Buffett has not shied away from political engagement, using his influence to shape policies and public opinion on economic issues, from advocating for the reform of estate taxes to supporting healthcare initiatives. His involvement in politics is driven by a belief in a balanced social contract. Buffett's political contributions extend beyond mere endorsements or financial support. He provides a voice of reason in turbulent economic times, often advising presidents and policymakers. His advocacy for the Buffett rule, which proposes higher tax rates for the wealthy to ensure a more equitable tax system, highlights his commitment to a fair economic structure that benefits society as a whole. This blend of financial wisdom with political activism underscores Buffett's overarching philosophy that wealth comes with a responsibility to society. His political engagement is an integral part of his legacy, reflecting his broader vision for a more equitable America. In 2006, Warren Buffett made headlines with a monumental decision to pledge the majority of his fortune to philanthropy, primarily through the Gates Foundation. This was not just a generous act, but a strategic approach to philanthropy that emphasized measurable impact on global health and education. Buffett's philanthropic strategy is reflective of his investment philosophy, long-term, calculated, and aimed at maximizing impact. By choosing to channel his resources through an established organization with a track record of effective intervention, Buffett applied the same principles of value and efficiency that shaped his investment career. This commitment to philanthropy has not only set a precedent, but also inspired a wave of giving among the wealthy, known as the Giving Pledge. Buffett's vision for philanthropy emphasizes not merely the act of giving, but the importance of responsible and impactful stewardship of wealth. Even the Oracle of Omaha is not infallible. Buffett's career includes a series of missteps and miscalculations that provide critical lessons in humility and risk management. From missed opportunities in tech investments to the problematic acquisition of Dexter Shoe Company, which Buffett later admitted was a huge blunder. These lapses offer insights into the limits of even the most seasoned investor's foresight. Buffett's openness about these mistakes underscores a crucial aspect of his philosophy: the importance of learning from failure. He often shares these experiences in letters to shareholders, highlighting the lessons learned and adjustments made. This transparency not only humanizes Buffett, but also reinforces the ethos of continuous improvement and adaptability in investment strategies. Under Buffett's leadership, Berkshire Hathaway has made several large-scale investments that have significantly influenced its growth trajectory. These include major stakes in blue-chip companies like Coca-Cola, American Express, and Apple, a blend of traditional and modern industries that reflects Buffett's adaptability to changing market dynamics. These investments are not mere financial transactions, but strategic moves that align with Buffett's criteria of strong management, brand value, and consumer loyalty. They demonstrate his skill in identifying companies that not only offer immediate value, but also possess long-term growth potential, ensuring steady returns for Berkshire shareholders. The success of these investments offers invaluable lessons in portfolio diversification and risk assessment, illustrating how a well-thought-out investment strategy can lead to substantial wealth accumulation over time. Warren Buffett's approach to leadership and management is as distinctive as his investment strategy. Known for a hands-off style that empowers company executives, he believes in delegating to those who know their business best. This philosophy stems from his fundamental belief in investing in companies with good management. Buffett's leadership style emphasizes trust and autonomy, fostering a culture of responsibility and innovation within Berkshire Hathaway's subsidiaries. His approach not only motivates executives to perform, but also ensures that businesses retain their unique strategies and cultures post-acquisition. This method of leadership by example and empowerment offers lessons beyond the business world, suggesting that effective leadership is not about micromanaging, but about nurturing a culture of trust and self-motivation. Warren Buffett's persona is enveloped in a plethora of anecdotes that illustrate his wit, wisdom, and down-to-earth nature. These stories, whether it's him playing bridge with friends or his annual humorous skits at Berkshire Hathaway meetings, contribute as much to his legend as his financial acumen. His approachable demeanor and penchant for simplicity have fostered a unique bond with the public and his investors. Buffett's ability to distill complex financial insights into relatable advice and his willingness to engage candidly on various topics have made him a beloved figure in the financial world. The stories of Buffett's personal touches, answering his own phone, driving himself to meetings, and his love for cherry Coke add layers to his public image, portraying a billionaire who manages to remain one of us. These humanizing details bridge the gap between the guru and the everyman, enhancing his influence and legacy. As markets evolve and new financial crises surface, Warren Buffett's commentary has provided a voice of reason and experience. His insights into the implications of events like the tech boom, the 2008 financial meltdown, and the recent pandemic are not only newsworthy, but are often seen as benchmarks for understanding these crises. Buffett's ability to apply his time-tested principles to new economic landscapes shows his adaptability and relevance in today's financial world. His perspectives often serve as a calming influence, especially in times of economic uncertainty, reminding investors and policymakers alike of the importance of a long-term view in navigating financial storms. His discussions on economic issues go beyond mere commentary. They offer a masterclass in economic literacy, equipping his audience with the understanding needed to make informed decisions in a complex world. Warren Buffett's interactions with other business leaders and intellectuals have not only shaped his perspectives, but have also influenced the broader business community. His relationships with contemporaries like Bill Gates and his bridge sessions with fellow billionaire Charlie Munger are more than symbolic. They are a confluence of ideas that resonate with broader strategic insights. These collaborations often lead to initiatives that extend beyond their business interests, such as their combined efforts in philanthropy or public health advocacy. Buffett's ability to maintain and nurture these relationships speaks to his character and his understanding of the importance of diverse perspectives in both business and personal growth. This network of influential figures around Buffett not only enriches his life, but also amplifies his impact on global business and philanthropy, highlighting the power of collaborative success. As Warren Buffett advances in years, the question of succession at Berkshire Hathaway becomes increasingly pertinent. His plans for the future leadership of Berkshire are closely watched, given the enormous influence the company holds over global markets. Buffett has been methodical in his approach to succession, gradually delegating more responsibilities to his chosen successors, while still maintaining an active role in major decisions. This transition strategy ensures a smooth handover and stability in Berkshire's operations, reflecting his thoughtful approach to long-term planning. The discussion around his succession not only focuses on who will take the helm, but also on how Buffett's principles will continue to influence Berkshire's investment strategies and corporate philosophy. This is a testament to the deep imprint he has left on the company and his consideration for its future beyond his tenure. Warren Buffett's legacy is multifaceted, encompassing his achievements in finance, his philosophical contributions to investment and economics, and his ethical approach to business and wealth. As he becomes an elder statesman of the financial world, his legacy offers rich lessons in not just making money, but in making a difference. His enduring impact is perhaps best encapsulated in his philanthropic efforts and his commitment to giving away the majority of his wealth. Such actions set a precedent for future generations of entrepreneurs and investors, ensuring that his legacy will extend far beyond his lifetime. Buffett's life and career continue to be a beacon for those seeking to understand the complexities of finance, the responsibilities of wealth, and the possibilities of a purpose-driven life. As the financial landscape evolves with technology and new economic challenges, the principles espoused by Warren Buffett remain relevant. A new generation of investors and business leaders looks to his teachings for guidance in navigating the intricacies of modern markets. These emerging oracles are adapting Buffett's strategies to contemporary contexts, whether in sustainable investing, digital economies, or global finance. His influence is evident in the way these new leaders prioritize long-term value, ethical considerations, and clear communication, hallmarks of Buffett's approach. The continuation of Buffett's methodologies in new arenas is a testament to the enduring power of his insights and strategies. As these new leaders carve their paths, they carry forward the legacy of the Oracle of Omaha, adapting his wisdom to meet the challenges of a changing world. This exploration into Warren Buffett's life and philosophy not only uncovers the depth of his impact on global finance, but also highlights the timeless relevance of his principles. Through a blend of narrative and analysis, we gain a comprehensive understanding of how the Oracle of Omaha has shaped the current and future landscapes of investment and economics. In the annals of American capitalism, few tales are as beguiling or instructive as that of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. Think of a quiet room in Nebraska, scattered with annual reports rather than ticker tape, where sits a man whose investment decisions echo across the global economy, almost as if by magic. His story, less a fairy tale and more an epic, penned in ledger lines and newspaper margins, proffers a blueprint of sorts, a map for monetary navigation drawn not in the sands of treacherous market shores, but in the sturdy Midwest loam. Warren Buffett's journey from a precocious, numbers-obsessed boy to the chairman of Berkshire Hathaway is not just a testament to personal tenacity, but also a narrative of quintessential American values, thrift, honesty, and an unerring faith in the market's long-term strength. Each part of his life gives rise to numerous lessons, forming a didactic mosaic that, if studied, promises much in the way of personal and fiscal growth.